So today I am going to share my entire journey of getting my first design client as a freelancer. And for giving you a little context, it took me basically 4 entire months to get my first client. I have started to learn about design in January 2021 and I got my first client on around 9th April of 2021. And from starting of my journey, my basic mindset was to learn about UI and UX design as soon as possible, and along with that I wanted to implement my learning on real world project. And of course, at the beginning of my career I was not behind the high ticket clients. I was looking for some client who can give me real world experience. And as a beginner, first of all, what I did is I created my account on Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr, PayPal, TopTal, and there are a bunch of other freelance platforms on which I have created my account, and I was regularly bidding on each of them platform. Like for example, in Fiverr I have also uploaded my gigs. In Upwork I was just daily looking at other people's posts and trying to convince them to give me one project when I was really a beginner and I was not having any industry experience. And back then what I was having as a designer is like a nice paragraph explaining why you should choose me as a beginner. And along with that, I have made just 2 or 3 UI screens to showcase my skills and abilities in UI design. But for UX, I was not having anything. At that days, I was not aware of like social media, personal branding, or any of them. I was just relying on majorly Upwork and Fiverr. So basically what I did, like daily, I was bidding on like Upwork, Fiverr, and all of them. I remember like I have keep bidding like for 1 or 2 months consistently, and then one day I got one reply from someone who wanted to design one application and one website as well. So we have been connected through Upwork and he have explained me like what is the agenda of his website or application. And to be brutally honest, it doesn't matter to me, because at the start I wanted some work to get my hands on and test my skill of UI and UX designing, right? And basically the main reason why he has hired me is because of my pricing, because I offered him lowest price which any designer can give for that amount of work. And the reason is clear, right? Because I wanted to get into this industry and gain some experience to show some other client like I have some amount of experience at least in this industry, right? So I have offered him nearly like $100 or something, and in which I have to prepare one entire web application with dark mode and light mode, one entire application version of that web app including light mode and dark mode, and combining them it was the work of around 250 screens. Yes, 250 entire Figma screens. And yes, I was counting by frames as I was just a beginner. I was hardly knowing anything about UX at that time, as well as I was know hardly about how to charge for your work. Of course, as a beginner, so many people like me don't have any idea like how to charge, and that's how we have been talked, and I have given him one quotation of like $100, and he said yes, because he was also having some tight budget and I was in need of real world experience. So our both requirement met together and we have been start working on that product. And initially I was not aware of like design system as well as the basic Android and iOS guidelines, and there are so many things at which I was not aware at all. And then slowly and gradually we were having meeting like twice or thrice a week, and in that we discuss about our progress, my progress, like how far I have gone with the UI stuff, and he gave me a little feedback or some tweaking. I explained them like should you do it or not, and then we worked together, and that's how I finished my first project. But the experience which I got in specifically designing a good UI was great, and after completing that project I was pretty confident with Figma, at least with the tool, like how to use each and every functionality or option of that tool. I knew that pretty well after completing that project. So now let's talk about like how you can also get your first client if you have not got yet. So first, what I will suggest you is, rather than looking for clients on Freelancer, Upwork or Fiverr, you should start to looking for client on LinkedIn, because it's a great platform, believe me, because currently as of now I got all of my client from LinkedIn. Yes, experience is another thing. You should have some experience to get some client, but the question is you need to get some work to get experienced, right? So for that, what you can do is what I was not doing at that time, what I am having guilt of not doing, is you should work on mock projects. What is mock project is? Mock project is like your own project which you make for your portfolio, which is not related to your real world project, but you identify the problem and you are trying to solve that problem by skill of your UI and UX design. That's called a mock project. So what should you do is you should make one mock project or make one case study if you can, and the benefit of that is you will have a great grip at your tool. Second, you will have the knowledge of UX, as well as you get some kind of confidence into your work, and you can confidently ask for whatever price you wanted to charge as per your experience, as per your work, and as per the value which you are delivering. And if you are a complete beginner, then I don't suggest you to run behind the high ticket client. What should you do is you should prepare one good portfolio which include all of your knowledge and skill, and after that you can reach out to different people using LinkedIn. And if you wanted to know how I search for client on LinkedIn, then link is here. You can check this video out, so you can just read them out and say like, here is my portfolio, you can check that out. And if you found it interesting, then please reach out to me, or you can also book a call with them. And believe me, once you start to do bidding on daily basis on LinkedIn or any other social media platform, then definitely the chances of getting your first client increases a lot than a freelance platform. I don't say you should stop using freelance platform. If you're comfortable with it, then you should do whatever works for you, is perfect for you, or you can start sharing your own content related to UI and UX designing. Like whatever you are learning, you can share with other people, because there are hundreds of thousands of people who wanted to get into this industry and trying to figure out the way to get into. So you can start creating content as well if you are confident enough about your work. It can also give you a lot of opportunities, and also if you're starting out with video content, then it will help you to improve your communication skills a lot. So I will definitely suggest you to start with social media, as well as like LinkedIn and some other platform are great. So keep learning more and keep creating awesome stuff. So I hope this video have added some kind of value into your life, and if yes, then please consider to like this video and subscribe to this channel would be great. So that's all for today guys. See you in the next one.